Howdy YouTube, welcome to Down Home Gaming with Andrew. One of the biggest chores of living out in the country is mowing the lawn. Well, believe it or not, British auteur Jeff Mitter actually made a video game about mowing the lawn in the 80s. That game is called Bovver. It was actually suggested to him by his father. In Bovver, you play a character who goes into his garage to find out that his old cylindrical lawnmower is pretty much rusted to junk. So rather than going to buy a new lawnmower, he decides to borrow his neighbor's lawnmowers, which he doesn't ask his neighbor's permission to borrow lawnmowers. There was a lot of British humor in this game that kind of went over my head when I was a little kid. The main character's name is Gordon Bennett, after a late 19th century socialite who was so reviled for his obnoxious behavior that Gordon Bennett became a sort of minced oath as possible substitution for the British oath Cor Blimey. And then once you have the mower, while you're trying to mow, your neighbor's trying to take back his lawnmower. You have your dog Rover to help you, and to emphasize Gordon Bennett's jerkishness, Rover is trained as a attack mastiff and can really chomp on your neighbor and keep your neighbor off of you. So your object is basically to mow every lawn without mowing any flowers. So without further ado, let's get started on lawn mowing because we got a lot of chores for today. This is the Atari 8-bit version of Bovver. This is the version I had when I was growing up. A trademark of all of Minter's games is a preoccupation with camels, llamas, or sheep. He even keeps sheep on his farm in Wales. The song in the background is called English Country Garden. It's an old folk song, rather relaxing. So this is the starting screen. You can pick your lawn, number of players, and number of joysticks. Back then, players took turns, so there wasn't really much point in having more than one joystick. So we're going to start on the first lawn. The object is to mow all the grass without hurting the flowers, preferably. You got 3 meters there. Loyalty is how much you can ask your dog to attack your neighbor. Tolerance is how long you have before your dog starts trying to attack your mower because he doesn't like the sound of the mower. Overload is mower overheating. If it overheats, then you have to stop for a few seconds, which the blue one is your neighbor. He's trying to get his mower back. He's understandably upset that you stole it from him. The other character is Rover, your dog, who you can sick on your neighbor. Gordon Bennett is a complete jerk. That's why he's called Gordon Bennett. One of the strategies of Bovver is to figure out how the characters move in relation to the garden and to each other. No characters can pass through the hedges. Rover will not go over the flower beds where your neighbor doesn't care. Your neighbor will, however, stay away from Rover even when you're not trying to sick him on him because you've thoroughly scared him. Rover must be a really beast of a dog. So I'm going to go ahead and Rover always chases a neighbor into the lower right corner of the screen. Other than that, the AI is very simple, and I think that's by design. Every character is designed to home in on you. Alright, stay away, Rover. So, if you touch your neighbor, he takes his mower back. Next neighbor up is Tom. So now I've got 2 lives left. Whoa. try to get Rover and the neighbor out of the way. I think I'm going to try to lure them over here. That's what happens if you hit the dog. It causes your mower to overheat instantly. And any dog tolerance you had is instantly gone. So I don't have much dog loyalty left, so I'd better really make it count. Alright, finished the first lawn. Prepare for more mowing. You get a small bonus for however much dog loyalty you have left at the end of each screen. I don't know if it's greater than the amount that you... Yeah, the dog can be pretty annoying at times. He can actually be more of a hindrance than a help. But at the same time, you really feel it when you don't have any dog loyalty left. So the neighbor's staying away from the dog. Avoid overheating my mower again. Okay, go do something productive, Rover. Fortunately, you have to expend a lot of dog loyalty keeping mower from hitting the mower. So now I'm down to my last life, which is Alf's mower. Not to be confused with the alien. Alright, this discoloration is actually the Atari 8-bit screensaver. It comes on after 10 minutes. Most games disable this, but for whatever reason, Minder doesn't disable it for Hover Bovver. But there's a button you can press that'll reset the screensaver color. Alright. Rover. Leave me alone, Rover. Go somewhere else. You know, this is more of an annoyance than anything. Hopefully Rover will just stay over there. But he won't. Alright. Lawn 2 down. I'm gonna go ahead and trap these two over here. So I can clear out this section of the lawn. Yeah, that statement means that your dog tolerance has run out, so the dog's going to start chasing the mower. Alright. Perfect. It actually helps when the dog is out of dog tolerance in some ways, because the dog's movements are otherwise quite random. So surprisingly, a game about mowing the lawn is actually pretty fun. And it was Jeff's father, Patrick Minter, that helped him come up with this idea. Alright, Rover. Keep the neighbor away. Alright. That character is the gardener. He appears if you run over any flowers. The gardener will also take your mower away if he touches you. The gardener, well, it's also scared of Rover, but only when he's attack mode. He's probably pretty familiar with Rover. And he also won't step over the flowers himself, unlike your neighbor. But since he's pretty mad about the flowers, you know, he moves pretty quickly. Yep, so I failed on my quest to mow lawn number 3. I'm going to try one of the later lawns. JCM's mower. I think JCM is Jeff Minter. Alright, I'm going to try lawn number 8. Jim won't mind if I borrow his mower. Yep, that's a damn lie. This one has a fair amount of hedge covering, but you know, it also has a lot of flowers, which are not an obstacle for the neighbor. Well, they do kind of keep the dog at bay. And that's going to help mowing this section, because the neighbor's not going to go anywhere near me while the dog's there. You can let your mower cool down by going over any already mowed sections. Your mower will overheat really fast if you mow it over flowers, kind of to punish you. Whoops, neighbor almost got me. Alright, let's see if we can get up here and get some cover from the neighbor. Go away, Rover. Do something productive like mauling the neighbor. Like I said, your player character is named Gordon Bennett because he's a real jerk, just like the real life Gordon Bennett. I'll probably be able to finish this lawn, but pretty sure Jim's gonna get his mower back in a couple seconds. Rover, stay away from me. Alright, so now we got Tom's mower. I think the neighbors move faster on these later lawns. Come on, Rover. Get somewhere where you can actually do me some good. See if I can do this without hitting anything. I'm just gonna mow over the flowers. Yeah. I did that to myself. But I only got the one square of lawn left. But on the plus side, I got a huge bonus for the remaining dog loyalty since I didn't use any of it. Alright. Yeah, your points increase in value as you move up through levels. Now notice that patch of grass in the center. I'm going to have to mow through the flowers to get to that. I think every level after 9 requires you to mow for flowers and risk the ire of the gardener. See if I can get this dog over here to do something useful for a change. Alright. Yeah, you've thoroughly got your neighbors scared of your dog. Your dog is such a menace that he'll even go after you. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to finish his lawn. Just going to do the best I can. Which apparently wasn't very much more. Alright, so that's Hover Bovver. Which really is a little fun game despite its simple premise. Which, you know, that's a very Jeff Minter thing. You know, making fun out of simpler, absurd premises. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little video. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, go and hit that subscribe button. And we will see you next time.